My name is Carmen Davenport, founder of Black Dollar Indie and executive director of Black Dollar Connect. You have tuned in to Get the Bag, Business, Assets, and Gains, where we talk to local businesses around the city about their journey, their challenges, and their successes. Today, we have with us Brittany Wayman, CEO and founder of Soul Care Coaching.
Yes, that's right.
Hey,
yes,
Brittany!
hey.
I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, I'm so glad to be
I'm
here.
so glad you're here. I haven't seen Brittany since May.
Yes, it's been a few minutes.
It's been a few minutes, but I follow you
Yes.
on LinkedIn, and you are doing some absolutely amazing things. But before we go into those things that you're into, I'd love to talk about the person behind the product or service. So we talk about the business, we talk about the products, we talked about the services, but I want to know who Brittany is.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Well, I'm about to tell you. So I'm a follower of God. I love the Lord. I am a wife. I'm a mother. I'm a lover of people. I love being around people. That's something that lights my soul on fire when I get to be around people and to engage with them. And I love being able to make an impact in people's lives.
Okay. I love that. So let's talk about Soul Care Coaching, and where did the name come from? How did you get started? What made you want to do Soul Care Coaching? Like, fill my soul with all the things that brought you here.
I'll tell you all about it. So Soul Care Coaching was birthed from a season of my own burnout in 2021. And oftentimes I believe that we create businesses, we create things based on something that we need ourselves. And so I remember in that journey feeling like I wish I had somebody that was walking alongside me in that season. And the Lord gave me the name. He was like, it's going to be Soul Care Coaching. You're going to be focusing on people and their soul health. We know that our soul is the deepest part of ourselves that often gets neglected and overlooked because we're running so fast. The pace and patterns and pressures of this world often leave our soul neglected. And I believe that if we can get our souls together, if we can get this right, then those other leadership skills fall into place. And so that is where that came from. Was I have such a desire to help mission-driven leaders and organizations break free from burnout and compassion fatigue so they don't lose themselves along the way and they can thrive in their career and in their relationships.
Okay. So we talked about burnout in the workplace and the soul.
Yes.
Right. And so do you only now I want to talk about the souls that you're here to save, right? Is it just leaders? Is it anybody? Is it the church? Is it who is it that you serve?
Yeah, so my ideal client are mission-driven leaders in organizations. So I see individuals. I have individual coaching clients. I also do group coaching as well. And then I also support organizations. Within those organizations, I offer leadership development, professional development, workshops. And I also do individual and team assessments like Working Genius and DISC. And with those assessments, I'm able to put together a team map so the team can see, okay, where are our strengths and where are there opportunities for growth, where maybe we need to figure out who else could we add onto our team, or who else can we shoulder tap that can help us get a project through completion, or an idea fully thought out and developed.
Ooh, okay. So you go into the organization. You talk with the leaders, but you also work with their complete teams.
Yes, absolutely. I have. So it depends on the organization. Some organizations, I will go see everyone on the team and I will rotate through every single individual on the team. There are some organizations where I just see their leadership team. And so it depends on the organizations and the needs that they have.
Okay. And then you mentioned DISC. I've heard the word DISC. Is that kind of like Myers and Briggs? Is that talk about that and kind of how that plays into what you do?
Yeah, so DISC is a profile. And so what it does, it helps us understand how we communicate. But what's the most important thing I believe about DISC is not only does it help with your self-awareness to know the style that you have and how you communicate, but you can also pivot your style. So when you're communicating with a team member or with a client, you can pivot their style in a way that meets them where they are when it comes to their communication needs. So for example, someone who might be dominant on the disc profile, they need bullet points. They don't need fluff, they need bullet points.
Mm.
And so that's a way that you can communicate effectively with that person. If someone on the disc is I influence, they love the rainbows, butterflies, and lollipops. You better ask about their dog, their cat, their kids before before you jump into what it is that you need. And so it helps you understand how you communicate, how you receive communication best. But also, if I'm working with someone, hey, I might need to put an emoji in this email to this person so they know I'm still warm and friendly, I'm fuzzy, and then here's the things we need to talk about.
Okay. So organizations, and I'm thinking about small businesses that have teams,
Yeah.
right? Especially, small businesses that don't necessarily, they're not big organizations, but they have teams, right? And a lot of times we want to make sure that we're connecting with our teams so that our teams can connect with our consumers.
Absolutely.
So do you work with small organizations, like small businesses and big organizations, or are you really kind of
Absolutely.
corporate?
Absolutely. Definitely work with nonprofits, definitely work with for-profit companies and small businesses. Hello, small businesses. We love small businesses. I am one. So we'll definitely not leave our small business friends off of that.
Okay. And then have you found any challenges just kind of moving into this space? Are you doing this full time, or do you work and do this?
As of next week, full time.
Really?
Yes, as of next week. That's new
stepping
information for
out.
you.
You're stepping out. You are stepping. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is huge.
Thank you.
That is absolutely huge. And I admire people who say, you know what, I'm just going to follow God and do what I'm called to do, and it'll work itself out.
Yeah, it's a wild spot to be in. So I'm just going full surrender. I'm like, God will provide. He will supply all of our needs. He will do far more than we can ask or imagine.
That's
Ephesians 3:20. And so I am in full surrender. And next week it's gonna be real.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Thank
I
you.
am
Thank
absolutely
you.
proud of you for that. Has there been any challenges just starting the business and getting started and finding clientele? Like, how are you connecting to organizations and different things like that? Because I think it's important that people know how you're connecting and how you're building your network.
I will say for me, it's all about relationships. And so being consistent with showing up, supporting other businesses so that we know, hey, I got your back, you got my back when it comes to supporting one another. And also, through those relationships, you want to be top of mind for people. So when they are ready for that service that you offer, or when they are ready for that product that you offer, then you're going to be top of mind. They're like, oh, I'm going to call this person. I'm going to call that person, because you maintain that steady presence and you've been consistent. I also find a best practice is to check in with people from time to time and just send a text and an email. Hey, how are you doing? What's going on? Do you have anything coming up that I could support? Do you have anything coming up that I could share on social media? So I try to be consistent in that way. And then I would say, to answer your question about some of the challenges, I think the reality is some of the funding has shifted, particularly in nonprofit spaces. And so that can be a bit of a challenge when surveying nonprofit organizations. And so I try to be very transparent that says, hey, I will do whatever I can to support you. And so, if we need to have a conversation about, hey, what is your budget? What are your budget constraints? Where can I support with that budget constraint? Then I always open up myself to those conversations, because I still want to be of help and support to organizations, because I believe in it so much. I believe in it so much that if I can figure out a way to make it work within your budget, then let's figure out a way to make it work.
Okay. And do you have a space that people can come into, or do you always go into those organizations?
Most often I go into those organizations and support them. So I have one client that I go up on a Tuesday, once a month on a Tuesday, and they put me in an office and I'm just there all day. Seeing
Really?
people. So most of the time I go to clients. I also will meet clients at different coffee shops and co-working spaces around the city. And then I also offer virtual sessions as well. So that's a space that I can meet people on through Google Meet.
Okay, nice. I was going to ask you about virtual next. Yes. So I want to talk a little bit more, because when people hear coaching, they think therapy. They think that type of coaching, which it could be some of that. but really go in depth on what soul
Mm-hmm.
care is.
Yes.
You know, like, is it counseling? Is it therapy? Is it just figuring out personalities? How are we tying the soul
Mm-hmm.
piece to the services that you offer?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the difference between coaching and therapy is therapists go back. They go back, they dissect what's going on in your past, what's happened in your past. And what I do as a coach is I help get you forward. So I help break that stuff up to get you momentum to go forward.
Mm.
So that's the difference between the therapist and the coach. And when it comes to soul care coaching with my business, I'm going here first because I feel
Mm.
like if I can get here first, if I can tend to the needs of your soul, whether that's identity issues, whether it's burnout, whether it's compassion fatigue, whether it is boundaries, whether
Mm.
that is that thought of like limiting belief that you have about going forward, then I help get you forward in that way. And then the other things when it comes to leadership development, that all comes into place afterwards. But this
Mm.
has to happen first. And then the leadership development fits nicely into that package after we get this together first.
Ooh, I love that because how many people come to go to coaching and therapy and they don't want to go back.
Mhm.
I don't want to relive that. I don't want to go back there. Can you just fix me now? Like, can we do something now to push me forward? I don't
Mhm.
want to go back there because I feel like it could be a
Mm.
setback, right?
Mhm.
So I appreciate that part
Mhm.
of what you do, and it almost makes me want to, like, I need my soul cared for
Well, you
right
can
now.
visit my website.
While we're talking about it, where can we visit you?
Yeah, so you can visit my website at www.soulcarecoachingllc.com. And you can also visit my business pages. I have Soul Care Coaching on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook.
I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Okay.
So forgive
Okay.
me. Forgive me.
Okay.
Brittany is also one of Free Business Training's pitch winners.
Aw.
She did an amazing job. So here's the thing: is you can get your soul taken care of, and she is the example of the perfect pitch.
Oh.
And so I'm gonna put you on the
Okay.
spot,
Okay.
and I'm gonna ask her to do her.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask her to
I don't have my matches.
throw her. She does not have her matches, but I'm gonna ask her to go ahead and pitch it out so
Okay.
that you can inspire everybody out there who's scared, one, to start a business, pitch in front of people, and three, get your soul taken care of.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Awesome. Well, I'm going to jump on in. All right.
Yep.
Did you know that 95% of leaders are concerned about burnout? Well, more than a third have experienced burnout in the last year. And the top 5 careers that experience burnout are healthcare professionals, those that are in our social service industries, our caseworkers, our social workers, our community leaders like our pastors, and then our project managers, and finally, our educators. My name is Brittany Wayman, and I am the CEO and founder of Soul Care Coaching, and I help mission-driven leaders break free from burnout and compassion fatigue without losing themselves along the way. The services that I offer are individual and group coaching, as well as professional development and leadership development, assessments, and retreats. I would love to connect with you if you are interested in individual group coaching, any of those services I provide, or if your organization is looking for someone to help come in to support your organization and to help with retention and recruitment and the soul health of those within your organization.
Listen, where is the mic? That's all I want to know is where's the mic? Where is the mic? That was beautiful. It is as beautiful as it was the first time you did it. Listen, I don't have anything else to say. You've given us everything that we need, but I do have one last question.
Okay.
What is in your bag? What is your biggest asset and or gain to date?
My biggest asset to date is the full surrender to God to provide and to put me in touch with the right people so that I can make an impact with leaders and with individuals, with organizations. So that is the biggest bag, the biggest gain I got right now. It's that full surrender.
Amen. Oh, if you are not inspired today, whew, I don't know what would inspire you. I'm so glad you came to see us today. I'm so happy to see you today, and I hope that you come back one last time. Tell people where they can find you.
You can visit my website at www.soulcarecoachingllc.com. You can also visit my social media pages, Soul Care Coaching, on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And I just want to say thank you for having me today and for all of your support during our business, our training, so during our cohort. So you've been an inspiration and a big support to me. So thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Well, you have heard it here. This is Brittany Wayman. I am Carmen Davenport, and you just tuned in to Get the Bag, Business Assets and Gains. So remember, as you go throughout your day, your success is in the bag.